Hi, I'm Michelle Daniels. Today we're going to make a spring rhubarb tart. I just had my rhubarb in the oven, baking at about 250 degrees for about 10 to 15 minutes, just until it's soft. I sprinkled it with a little bit of sugar, and now we're ready to start assembling the tart. I'm going to set this here to cool for right now. The filling of the tart is going to be cream cheese, and then I'm going to add some mashed ripe strawberries. And then I've got some real maple syrup. And I'm going to throw in about a tablespoon of real maple syrup. There's about a third of a cup of mashed strawberries, tablespoon of real maple syrup, and then 8 ounces of the Philadelphia cream cheese. I'm going to mix this up, and then I'm going to spread it over a puffed pastry sheet, top it with the rhubarb, bake it for about 10 to 15 minutes, and you've got an incredible treat. We're ready. I have softened cream cheese in here, and the mashed strawberries, about a third of a cup of mashed strawberries, and then the tablespoon of real maple syrup. And I'm just going to mix it all up. That's looking good, nice and creamy. Nice pretty pink. Okay, we've beaten this now, it's nice and creamy. With the beginning of spring, the farmer's market just opened. Farmer's market is my all-time favorite thing to do on Saturday morning. I go down to the farmer's market every Saturday, pick up my fresh ingredients, come home and spend the rest of the day cooking. It's so much fun to see what the farmers have, to talk to them, to see all the fresh fruits and vegetables. And it's great right now because rhubarb is in season. They're starting to bring it in, and it's a perfect time to make this rhubarb tart. So I'm going to take this filling and I'm going to spread it over my puffed pastry sheet that I have laid out here on top of a parchment. And I'm not going to go all the way to the edges. I'm going to leave about a ½ an inch all the way around so that I can kind of fold it over. It smells really good. You could just eat this by the spoonful. This would be really good on bagels. Good thing my son's not down here. All right, now I'm going to take my rhubarb and I'm just going to lay it over the top. And I used about 4 stalks of rhubarb. Sometimes you can use about 5. And I've just cut them in half. And then to speed up the baking process of the tart, I just baked them in the oven for a little while just to soften them. And now I'm going to roll this up on the edges. I'm going to fold it over and fold it up. And it doesn't have to be beautiful, it doesn't have to be even. This is kind of a rustic kind of tart. And this only has to bake for about 10 to 15 minutes, and then we're set. This is really good. Okay, now I'm going to take this off and I'm going to bake it. Here it is, hot out of the oven. We're just going to let it sit for a couple minutes to set, and then we can cut it up and we can serve it. Okay, this recipe feeds about 6 people. And I've started to plate it. I just garnished it with a little bit of strawberry. I'm going to sprinkle it with a little bit of powdered sugar. I like it when there's a little bit of powdered sugar in the plate. And you're ready to serve. Bon appetit.